Now from the east, let's shift focus to West Africa, where Mali's ties with its former colonizer, France, have further deteriorated. France has suspended counter-terrorism cooperation with Mali and has ordered 2 staff members of the Malian embassy and consulate to leave the country. This comes after Bamako reportedly arrested a French intelligence officer last month. Reports say the intel officer was arrested along with 2 Malian generals accused of participating in a plot to destabilise Mali. France, however, said he was an embassy staff in Bamako and denied the accusations. After France expelled 2 Malian diplomats, Bamako has responded by declaring French embassy staff persona non grata. All of this comes as the junta-led Mali cut military ties with France. France's once strong relationship with Mali, a former colony, has deteriorated since military took control nearly 4 years ago. Now, under President Assimi Goïta, the military government has distanced itself from France, expelling French forces and seeking security support from Russia. Mali has been gripped by a security crisis since 2012, fueled by violence from armed groups affiliated with Al-Qaeda and ISIS, as well as with local criminal gangs. France had long been the key security partner in the fight against terrorism. It led Operation Barkhane, which is France's largest counter-terrorism mission in Africa, and focused mainly on the Sahel region. However, in 2022, the operation ended amid rising anti-French sentiment in Mali and neighboring countries. Even after Operation Barkhane ended, France maintained limited counter-terrorism engagement with Mali, mainly at the intelligence and diplomatic level, without any troops on the ground. Now, France has announced that all counter-terrorism cooperation with Mali is suspended. Apart from Mali, France has faced setbacks in multiple African nations. Several former colonies, including Niger, Burkina Faso, Chad, Senegal, and the Ivory Coast, have expelled French troops. Meanwhile, many of these countries have turned to Russia for security support. Russian mercenaries are present in Sahel nations to counter terrorism. These forces now operate under the Russian government through the Africa Corps, a state-controlled military entity aiming to maintain Russia's influence in Africa. With the cutting of military ties, French diplomatic staff have also faced restrictions and expulsions in other African nations, signaling a broader diplomatic and strategic challenge for France on the continent. Once the biggest colonial power in the region, France is now losing ground in Africa. With troops expelled, diplomats restricted, and counter-terrorism cooperation halted, Paris faces one of its biggest diplomatic and strategic setbacks in recent history.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
At $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karjo.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Sekali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhões.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.